2022. I am playing Modern Warfare 2. This is not on official Call of Duty servers or anything like that. This is all modded. This is all peer-to-peer servers, kind of like Counter-Strike Go or something like that. And it has a pretty small yet dedicated community of people who are keeping this game alive. If you want to find out more information about this, just look up IW4X, or maybe it's IWX4, I'm not sure, but one of those two, and you'll find everything you need to find about how to get into this yourself. But it's a lot of fun. For my money, Modern Warfare 2, even in this format here, is the best first-person shooter that's ever existed, especially when it comes to like a team deathmatch type shooter online. Now, for this video, I recorded myself playing bot lobbies, so I'm not actually playing against other people here. I just thought for the purposes of the video, it would be easier to do it that way. So me and the people on my team, obviously all real people, but the people we are fighting, they're all bots. Although the bots do have pretty good aim a lot of the time. A lot of them, like just hit their shots really well. Oh, but look at that, I just got like a 5 or 6 kill, basically like an entire squad wipe there. That was sick. That was a sick little move from me there. But yeah, I'm trying to capture this point here at A. And I finally got taken down there. Wow. As you see on the left side there, it says amazing, 10 kills without dying. And then look at that. 5 kills with the 1 Predator missile right there. That was pretty impressive. But again, this is all just against bots, so whatever you see me doing here, take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. Because these servers, these bot lobby servers, are pretty much just for farming experience and getting level ups before you go in and play on the actual team deathmatch servers against real people. Because I've only been playing this game for like, I don't know, a few days or so now, so there's a lot of stuff I still have to unlock. So when I go into online games against other people, there's still a lot of stuff I don't have, and I find myself dying quite frequently because a lot of the people who are playing this game are, very hardcore, very good at the game, and I'm not really that good. Also, I don't really know why, but most of the servers and lobbies and stuff are for sniping. Like, it's all sniping lobbies, and I personally just have no interest at all in sniping or trick shotting or anything like that. I just like traditional team deathmatch style fights from the actual Modern Warfare 2 days. But that's just me, I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I've been really trying to find lately like a good military style first person shooter that isn't either like too like arcadey and fake, which is also one that isn't a battle royale. Like, so Warzone's kind of out of the equation for me. Like, Warzone's okay, but I'm kind of over the whole battle royale thing at this point. Like, I want to play team deathmatch or objectives or something, but the new Battlefield is garbage. Call of Duty Vanguard is garbage. I feel like the kind of game I'm looking for doesn't really exist right now. Or if it does, there isn't really a sizable player base for it. And you might have seen that there's been a couple nukes that have gone off now on the server. So on these bot lobbies, nukes don't actually end the game. They just basically kill all the enemies at once, which is kind of nice. So you can get the nuke and then keep on playing because they have the score limit set pretty high on these lobbies. So you can rack up a lot of kills and you don't get a lot of experience and unlocks, but like I was saying before, yeah, it just feels like the kind of game that I want to play just isn't really popular or doesn't really exist right now. Like, I don't want to play I don't want to play a battle royale. I don't want to play something that's like too arcadey. But then also I'm not super interested in something like Squad, where it's like you have to be super cooperative, super dedicated, and engagements last like 1 or 2 shots, and then like, just with a bad time to kill and stuff like that. I want something with a medium to a fast time to kill, team deathmatch or objectives, not a battle royale. And I was kind of hoping that Halo Infinite could have been that game, but Halo Infinite now has just been terrible. Like, the dev team on that game has just completely dropped the ball, and the game's in a really, really poor state right now, so it's just really, really annoying. Look at me right there. I have 29 kills, 10 assists, 19 deaths. Pretty decent KD there. Some people have an insane amount of kills. I think somebody had like over 100 kills on the leaderboard. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll come back up. I bring it up a few times, and now people are just spawning in front of me. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna sit in this corner for a second. Maybe it'll happen again. I'm just sitting here waiting, like, oh, there's one. That's fun. Got 3 kills right there. And, what is that kill fatigue? Yeah, 5 kill streak. I switched to my pistol here. But, after hearing everything I just said, if you guys have any games that you like that fit that mold or anything you'd recommend, please let me know. I'm definitely, I don't know, like I said, something kind of like basically something like Modern Warfare 2 now, but a modern game, something that isn't a fan-made mod or something like I'm playing in this video. There's this game I found called Iron Sights on Steam that kind of fit the bill a little bit, but unfortunately the player population was just practically non-existent. Like, there was never anybody online, and it would take multiple minutes to get into a match. And when I finally did get into a match, the people I was playing against would be way higher level than me, have everything like unlocked, so it just wasn't good. So I guess another caveat I would add on top of what I've already said would be, having a decent player base and being something that's kind of pick up and play a little bit. But I don't know, maybe I'm getting too... Yeah, the guy's 172 kills on our team, by the way. That's insane. But I don't know, maybe I'm getting a little bit too picky with what I'm looking for. Maybe I should just be... I don't know. The gaming landscape in general is kind of just depressing me lately. I don't know why. It's just like nothing really speaks to me the way that it used to. Okay, maybe it's just because I'm getting old or something and I'm not a teenager anymore, so that's like a part of it, and I just haven't realized that's why. But I used to be able to like get engrossed in a game and sit down and play one game for hours and not get bored of it and not get like frustrated by it. But lately that's just not been my experience, and I don't know, it's a little disheartening in a way. I have 45 kills though in this game at least, so that's good. Again, against bots. That guy stole my kill. Feels bad. And I'm pretty sure at this point our team is just spawn camping their spawn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just spawning in this corner and getting spawn camped, which is kind of funny. Just spawn camping literal bots. I don't know, like, when it comes to battle royales, I really enjoy playing Fortnite. Fortnite's a ton of fun. I tried to get into Apex. My friends and I were playing Apex pretty much every night for like a month. But my problem with Apex is like I just never felt like I was getting better at it. Like I think in the entire month we played Apex, probably 3 or 4 hours a night, 3 or 4 nights a week. During that entire time we got 1 win in a battle royale. And I never finished a match with like more than 1 or 2 kills. It's just like the skill, like the difficulty in Apex is just insane. I don't know how people get good at that game. I just can't do it. And I feel like in general I usually have pretty decent aim in these games, so don't know, it just felt weird. I've heard of this game called Enlisted that some people have been talking about. It's like a squad-based World War II shooter. I might pick that up, and if I end up picking that up, I might make some videos on that game, even though it is on PlayStation 4, so it'd be with my crappier microphone, unfortunately, but I don't know. I want to find something that I'm not sure exists. Not sure it exists, but that's okay, I guess. That's okay. The market, the video game market does not need to cater to my interests. It needs to cater to what the majority of people want, and if what I want is not what the majority of people want, then I guess that's just the way it is. There's nothing I can really do about that. But this first match is starting to wind down here. We're sitting at 287 right now, and I believe that oh, my gun went away right there and I wasn't really sure why. I mean, again, this is a mod, this isn't official. There's going to be bugs and glitches and all of that, so if you end up playing this, be patient. One really nice thing about this game, especially in some of the more popular US-based team deathmatch servers, is that the anti-cheat is really, really strict. I've seen people get banned mid-match for using wall hacks or aim bot, stuff like that, so literally in the middle of a match and they're getting banned. So don't worry about cheaters and hackers, they do exist. I finished the match with 60 kills, 33 deaths, 22 assists, not bad. Like I was saying, they do exist. There are definitely hackers and cheaters that play this, but they get dealt with pretty judiciously, so. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to stifle a sneeze there. Took me a second to get it, but I almost sneezed. I'm just sitting here trying to take alpha, but I'm getting lit up by these bots right now. It's funny, the first few seconds, or the first little bit of the match, it actually does get pretty competitive and back and forth. You'll see a lot of human players dying. But I think what happens in these bot matches is that, especially on the Rust map, as soon as you get 2 of the capture points locked down, the spawns for the bots get locked in, and then you can just kind of camp the spawns at that point, which a lot of people do. Like the last 5 minutes of every match is basically just spawn camping the bots, so You know, it is what it is. It's just, but you will level up very quickly playing these bot matches because, as you saw there, I got 500 points just for killing a bot, and I don't even think you do not get 500 experience for kills regularly. I think it's like 100 or perhaps even 50 experience for a kill, so you get a lot of experience in these bot lobbies. And I think I'm noticing at this point everybody's shooting down this tunnel, so I'm like, is that where the bots are? But I'm like, alright, let's take a B. I'm trying to get all 3 points so that we can win. I'm not sure. I don't think I've realized yet that the strat is to get 2 points and then spawn camp. But I'm like naively just capturing position B. Look at that though, double kill right there, that's pretty good. Let's see, do we end up capping this point? I don't remember. We don't, because yeah, that guy jumped and killed me right there. Man, that guy, I think that guy K just killed me twice in a row. But when I talk about Modern Warfare 2 being the best FPS ever, like, just look at this time to kill here. Like, look at how fast-paced this action is. I die, I immediately respawn, I'm immediately back into the action. Like, there's zero downtime in this game. Compare this to, like, Warzone. In Warzone, your time to kill is a lot higher, and then a lot of the time in Warzone, you will die before you even see, like, who you're shooting at, or who's shooting you, whatever, and okay, that's fine, because that can happen in Modern Warfare 2 as well. But in Warzone, when you die, you don't immediately redeploy. You have to go to the gulag. And then if you get out of the gulag, which is a big if, you have to parachute back into the match. And then once you've parachuted in, you don't have your gear anymore. So you have to go pick up weapons again, and then you're going to be under geared compared to the people you're fighting. So it's so much different, and like, this is so much better to me. I feel like this lends itself a lot more to just casual, fast-paced fun that just, I feel like doesn't really exist in the FPS space right now, and I would love for it to exist in the FPS space again, but it just doesn't seem like the meta right now. I don't know. But Battle Royales have not always been the type of game that dominate the market, so maybe eventually we'll move on from Battle Royales into something else, but I might be well into my 30s by that point, so who knows. Also, I've noticed a lot of people in these bot lobbies set up the minigun turrets near the spawn zones for the enemy team. Kind of a funny tactic, I guess. If you know where they're gonna spawn, just put a sentry gun right next to the spawn. It'll take care of them pretty much. And then right there, we just captured the 3rd position, and a bunch of guys keep spilling out of this storage container. I think they spawn in the storage container that I'm in right now. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like looking out either side of it, trying to figure out where they're coming from, as somebody's calling it a nuke. Ooh, nice, getting some pistol kills right there. I think I'm using the USP-45. Ooh, look at that dude turning the corner, getting the double kill. Now I'm doing some spawn camping, but they ended up taking me out. I was on the 5-kill streak though. Just look at this. Look at that, just the constant sentry gunfire into the, like, spawning. It's just absolutely ludicrous. And then I'm just up above now, just raining down fire as another nuke never-ending barrage of nukes. It's absolutely hilarious. The first time I played on this server, I was like overwhelmed. Like, my friend was watching me play this, and like he was looking over my shoulder, and he's like, "What the hell is happening right now?" And I was like, "Honestly, dude, I have no idea what's happening right now. This is just pure anarchy, insanity." But I've learned to love it for what it is in its own special, crazy little way. Maybe if this video gets a decent response, I'll record some gameplay of me playing on the actual, like, team deathmatch servers for this game, instead of just playing against bots. I'll do something a little more challenging. Oh my god, look at that. Just killing them all right there. Just all those hipfire kills. And then I call in the Predator. I'm like, oh, there you guys are. Boom. Got the multi-kill there with the Predator. Look at all those kill streaks just stacking up. Oh my god, look at all just grouped there. My Predator hungers. Although I didn't get any on that strike. Do I get a nuke in this? I can't recall if I got a nuke or not in this session. I might have. I hope that I got a nuke. That'd be really cool to have that in the video. You guys seeing me get the nuke, but I'm not sure if I did or not. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not sure. Look at that guy's 122 kills, but I'm sitting at 45 and 19. I'm not that upset about that. Yeah, but like I was saying, I wasn't sure if I completed my train of thought or not, but if you guys like this video and if you guys would be interested, I would definitely be open to recording some gameplay of me just on the standard team deathmatch server, normal maps, all that stuff, instead of just this bot lobby on Rust. But I just, like I said, this seemed like a little less stressful, like from my perspective, because, you know, I'm not gonna be dying to sweats and tryhards. But then also, just so you guys can see the pure insanity of this, and just how over the top this server is, and like I'm realizing at this moment that I do not have melee mapped to any key. So I'm like pressing all these keys. I'm like, oh, I just don't have melee mapped. But yeah, these servers are absolutely insane. Like, they're just non-stop action, explosions, death. And just tactical nuke after tactical nuke after tactical nuke. It's so funny. There's always a Harrier in the sky, or an AC-130 in the sky, or something. Oh, back to the spawn camping. Actually, I think I might have gotten a nuke here. I think I might have. I'm starting to, like, recall what happened here. Man, I am still fighting off this sneeze right now. It's like really sitting in there. But like I was saying, I think I recall what happened here, and I think that I potentially do get a nuke in this game. I can't remember. I did record this a couple days ago at this point, so I don't perfectly recall what happened. But, oh, man, another nuke, just going off on the nukes. It gets real dusty though, so I had to push up. I'm just firing into nothing right now, as yet another nuke is being called in. What do I do here? Oh, am I gonna go spawn camp? on this side. Yeah, and another nuke is coming in. This game is so ridiculous, man. It's so funny. It's so funny. I got a Diet Pepsi here from Taco Bell. I got that Chalupa Cravings box earlier tonight after my pull session at the gym, and boy, oh boy, did it hit the spot. Boy, oh boy. There's some days, I swear it's always after pull day after I get those bicep curls going. I always crave Mexican food after pull day. I don't know what it is. There's something in my physiology that just craves that something about it. I don't know, but I'm not fighting my biology. Although I have been doing a lot better with my diet lately, you know, I still do get some Taco Bell from time to time. I cannot deny it. I think right here's where I get my nuke. I think it's coming up. Yes, it is coming up. I'm seeing it at 20 kill streak right now. And I switched my pistol. I think I'm at 22, 23 right now. Yep, there we go. 28 kill streak. Nice, we'll get a 30 kill streak right before I go out. So I just start calling everything in because I know we're super close to victory. And I don't want to win the game before I'm able to call in the nuke. We're at 297. And right there I just call in my nuke. I have 103 kills. 23 deaths. 103 kills I have. That's absolutely insane. And yet another nuke. And then the game ends 300 to 59 in favor of my team, and I get the game-winning kill. It wasn't even a game-winning kill, it was just my nuke going off, so pretty funny. And I'm already up to level 33 just from pretty much this lobby, so that's pretty fun. But anyways, yeah, so Modern Warfare 2 in 2022, IW4X, IWX4, not exactly sure which one it is, but one of those two. Check it out if you're interested, and that'll do it. If you guys liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this every single day. Until next time, bye bye.